Thank you. With CNN. Mr. Foreign Minister, as you know, since Donald Trump's return to the White House, U.S.-China relations have been tumultuous, so his planned visit to Beijing later this month has been highly anticipated. Given this, how will the ongoing U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iran affect this trip? And also, ahead of this trip, he seems to be pursuing a détente with China. Notably, he did not mention China directly even once in his latest State of the Union address. So there are concerns in Washington that he might make concessions to China on issues such as Taiwan during the visit because of his focus on reaching trade and commercial deals. How would you respond to this view, and what does China want out of this visit, and what are your expectations of bilateral ties after the visit? 所以王院长您好，我是美国有线电视新闻网的记者。你也知道，特朗普总统重返白宫之后呢，美中两国关系是跌宕起伏，所以他本月底的访华是引起了全球的高度关注。那么现在美国和以色列联手对伊朗发起军事打击，这个会给他这次访华带来什么影响或变数吗？那么与此同时，在他访华前夕，他似乎寻求保持两国关系的一种缓和状态，包括在最新的国情咨文中是罕见的对中国是几乎只字未提。所以华盛顿就有人担心，他在访华期间会不会因为致力于要与中方达成经贸商业方面的协议，在其他问题上，包括台湾问题上对中方做出让步。所以您对此有何回应？那么中方对他的这次访华以及接下来两国关系的走向有什么判断和期望呢？谢谢。
你把我们翻译的工作都替代了。
You have done our interpreter's work.
而且提的问题很长。
And that's a long question.
这个
So
很长时间思考。
that's a well thought out one.
越来越多。
And
中美关系总是要回答的。
I would like to say that we should
中美关系牵动各方，影响
have an answer on China-U.S. relations because it is one of far-reaching and global implications. Turning our backs on each other would only lead to mutual misperception and miscalculation. Sliding into conflict or confrontation could drag the whole world down. China and the U.S. are both big countries. Neither side can remodel the other, but we can choose how we want to engage. That is, to commit to a spirit of mutual respect, to hold the bottom line of peaceful coexistence, and to strive for the prospect of win-win cooperation. That's what serves the interests of Chinese and American peoples, and that's also the expectation of the international community. It is heartening to see that the presidents of the two countries have led by example. By maintaining good interactions at the top level, they have provided important strategic safeguard for the China-U.S. relationship to improve and move forward. And they have brought the relationship back on an even keel after the ups and downs. This year is indeed a big year for China-U.S. relations. The agenda of high-level exchanges is already on the table. What the two sides need to do now is to make thorough preparations accordingly, create a suitable environment, manage the risks that do exist, and remove unnecessary disruptions. China is always committed and open. It is critical that the U.S. work in the same direction. I believe that when the two sides treat each other with sincerity and good faith, we will be able to lengthen the list of cooperation and shorten the list of problems. We will be able to, under the strategic guidance of the two presidents, produce results satisfactory to both peoples, achieve consensus welcomed by the whole world, and make 2026 a landmark year of sound, steady, and sustainable development of China-U.S. relations. Thank you.